Okay, and welcome back to Civilization 3. This time, we might be able to actually finish off the Greeks. Who knows? Let's find out. Alright. We have actually made peace with the Zulu just so that we can get a little bit more money per turn and also to get a more updated world map. Okay, we have a harbor here. Is there anything special we need to build? No, there isn't really. Um, we could do with some more food because building a rider is going to take way too long. So let's actually build something else in the meantime. Let's build a marketplace. That should take 100 turns. That's a lot of turns. Okay. And change production. There we go. Oh, we should also be beginning our construction of the Smith's Trading Company sometime soon. Okay. Going straight up. And dropping off another good soldier. There we are. And you'll just be stationed like that. This is... Yeah, this is a settler. Maybe I should just fully block them from entering my territory. So I can do that by going here and going here. There we go. Now they can't get in. They'll have to move up here, actually. Yeah. I probably need one more guy if I want to block that effectively. Alright. We don't have any elites from the battle at Athens, but that's fine. We'll just have to look for future opportunities for more glory. But now Pharsalos should actually have a guy inside it. Okay, so let's grab you. One turn and a second turn. There you go. Should be able. Okay, there we go. Install a new governor. Now we have taken Pharsalos. And we will be producing walls. There we go. There's our walls. We love building walls. Okay, fortify. And we're going to send you to build a road so that we are connected with Sparta. And you can help. As can you. We can all build a road. And our army will be based in Pharsalos for the time being. Perhaps getting ready for an attack on Thermopylae. Alright. The question is, should I move forward with this guy or should I pull back to block the border? I can actually block it. I can prevent them from moving into our border. Let's actually do that. I think that's slightly more important to me personally than some other things. Alright. We have riders. Oh, these are both elites. We don't want to leave elites here. Surprisingly, I'm actually running short on units. Okay. Let's take a look at Athens. Let's zoom to Athens. Ugh, resistance. We don't want that. And there we are. There's only just one resisting laborer left. There. Oh, what's this? New York? Oh. Sparta also has a resisting laborer, but they'll just have to get used to that. Okay. Oh. What is the actual reason for this? Too crowded. Well, we'll just have to do that. Let's do something about that. Hey! Okay. Alright, don't see anything going on. Okay, and we're back to Athens. That's good. Let's actually take a look at Athens. Yeah, we've got the Oracle here. Now, speaking of the Oracle, is it actually giving us culture? Let's look at the cultural advisor. Athens. Cultural value. It has cultural value, but it's not actually giving us anything. Influence 1. Is there anything with influence? Okay, influence 1 is a basic level of influence. Ra has 4, which is higher than anything else. Okay. But Athens will just have to slowly rebuild its culture as time passes. Okay, 3 turns to economics. Let's hope it goes well. Resistance in Athens has ended, and resistance somewhere else has ended as well. I think it was Sparta. Okay. Cathedral in Sokar. Let's get a rider up. Okay, you built a pikeman in Kronos. So I'm actually going to change you to a marketplace because we need that money. We have about 10 turns before we run out of money, perhaps even 9 turns, depending on how things go. And so I'm sending you up there. And change production, get ourselves our library. Okay, so we've actually stopped them from crossing the border. That's fine. So let's send the pikeman to Sparta. That's where we really need a pikeman right now. We need one at Sparta. And I'm going to send you across to Sparta as well. There we go. 9 turns for a road there. We don't want that. 2 turns. Road finish this turn. There we go. Now we have access to Pharsalis. This is our border road. We need a road along the border to protect against the Japanese. Alright. You're there. And you can skip. You can skip as well. You can skip. And you can go onto number 1 up there. And the enemy navy has indeed come out to face us. Ah, we have an elite. That's great. Let's actually move you to a harbor. Not really a harbor. Harbor is over here. But actually, this is our only harbor on the continent. We might want another one just in case somebody decides to land a landing force that takes Heraclea, which would not be pleasant at all. Let's be honest. It just wouldn't be. Okay. And it'll be quite some time before we can actually start producing units here. So for now, all we have is our home continent sending stuff out to us. Okay, 10 shields returned to Ra. That's good. There's a rider coming up. Barracks have been produced in Nirti. Okay. And as such, we will then produce a harbor. There we go. Morgan has produced walls. That's great for Morgan. Let's get some barracks up. So now actually looking at this, a harbor here. Get you to build a road. Send you right here. Up here would also work. Actually, up here might be better. I don't know. I don't really know which one would be best. This one probably, because it's easier access to the coast. So let's do this. Send you up there. Also, it takes less turns to get there. Send you in. There we are. And you just have to skip, skip, and skip. And we're sending you there as well. Okay. We need to build that road, so I'm just going to send you guys up there. Well, actually, yeah, we will send you as well. We need that road to get done. Okay. Change production to a courthouse. Everybody loves a good courthouse in good old Atlanta. There we go. Going up. Everything seems to be going fine. Economics will be done pretty soon. Let's go in there. Okay. One rider. Oh, alright, fair enough. Let's send our elites up to Athens. And they will soon be taking care of Mycenae, or Mycenae, depending on how you wish to pronounce it. Alright, fortify. And you will fortify there. And you will slowly make your way to Sparta. Alright, that's great. Great news. Alright, next turn. Economics. Let's actually take a look at the big picture again. Astronomy. Harbors can be connected by sea squares. Oh, so that's actually what we need if we want to acquire other countries' luxuries. But that's not really something that's really important to me right now. What's really important to me is military tradition. So let's go for it. We've already gone through our okay, this is a great one. We don't need to worry about that. So we'll go through this, and then we will actually work on reinforcing our navy. Although astronomy, I don't know. It might be worthwhile to actually go for astronomy first, and then move on to military tradition. I'm not really sure as to what to do here. Okay, I've got it. We'll go for gunpowder, then astronomy, then military tradition. There we go. Problem solved. University for a pikeman. No, you will be building a bank. Actually, you'll be building Smith's Trading Company. There we go. Smith's Trading Company. Ready to be built. Ares builds a rider. Well, let's actually change production here. We want you to get a library. And change production. Temple. Also mate. Okay, so we're going to actually get a settler up. Here we go. And you're going to be moving up here or over here. Here might be a great place. Here might be a good place also. Alright, let's move you here. And then we'll have two more coming eventually. There you are. Getting lots of riders up. And you're all going to wait since there's no one else to deliver. Okay. Send you up there. Going to fortify. Okay, and just build a road. You will fortify for now. And let's actually attack right now. Alright, let's go up. There we are. Right at the gates. And let's get right into those news. Ooh. Took one out, one defender. Took one defender out. And let's take out the other one. There we are. Captured. It's that easy. Bish bash bosh. City's ours. Alright. And we're going to send 2 riders to take care of the city. fortify, and you're going to fortify, but you're actually going to go back to Athens because later we will be going after Knossos up here. So you all, bleh, what is wrong with my voice today? You are going to move back to Athens so that then we can attack the rest of the Greeks. Alright. Don't want to move the army because there's only one soldier here. So it might be worthwhile sending one of the next guys coming up down. Alright. So I think the next turn will be the last turn for this session, and then we will be seeing you all next time after that. Okay, university has been built. We shall begin producing rider. Yes, let's actually produce rider. There we go. We've got a couple of universities up. Okay. Fortify. We need our military to be strong. 3 turns, 2 turns, still 2 turns. Alright. We're sending you down here. And we're sending you across here as well. There we are. As well as you. You can both go. Okay. We've got our veteran galley. Nothing going on there, though. Nothing here. And nothing here. But we will be getting some troops to join in on the battle. Oh, no. Okay, it looks like... I guess we'll just have to deal with this then. Looks like the Indians have actually brought a town over here. If we want to build a town here, we'll have to drop it soon. Okay. So we're sending you over. Wow, they must have come... yeah, it's those Indians that were coming across earlier. They came a really long way to do this. Because they probably did not cross the ocean. They went all the way across here and then onto there. Okay, so fortify. There we are. Safe and sound. Pretty soon we might be seeing some knights. Well, maybe not actually, now that I think about it, because the Greeks don't look like they have any iron. Doesn't mean that they don't have any, though. They could always trade for some, but pretty soon they will be running out. Okay, let's take a look at our advisors just a little bit before we stop. Okay, yeah, we are operating at a loss, so what we need to do is... How much would lowering this up? This would actually help a lot, lowering this, but it would increase our time needed to research stuff. Trade advisor. We have lots of stuff. We've got 4 different luxuries. I think there's more. Hopefully we can acquire some more eventually. We still actually haven't reached our maximum amount of allowed units before units become really expensive. So that's good, I suppose. Captured lots of Greeks. Let's actually take a look at what our numbers on units. 16 spearmen. That's a lot of spearmen. 13 pikemen. Still not as many as we have spearmen, so that really shows you how many spearmen I built back in the day. Well, not built, but more hired. Horsemen, we've got plenty. We've got an army. 21 riders. Man, I suppose that's our main fighting force then. Only 1 warrior left, only 1 archer left from the old days. 3 swordsmen, 3 horsemen. Okay. 6 galleys. We've got 3 of them concentrated here. 2 of them up north, 1 of them down here. We might have to build some later on. Well, not galleys anymore. We don't really want to build any more galleys. We'll build more advanced stuff. Oh, is this possible trade? No. What is this? Aztecs are annoyed with us. Indians are cautious, that's fine. Need a trade route. Alright. Can I? Okay. Probably my fault for not getting the tech for it, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Cultural value, massive, absolutely massive. Oh, we still don't have any culture going on in Athens. Okay, that's fine anyway. 8 wonders in Ra. What? There's the pyramids. Oh no, it's 8 culture from wonders. Okay, that's fine. I was confused for a moment. Well, in that case, shouldn't I be getting some culture from Washington because it has the Forbidden Palace? Apparently not. It doesn't count as wonder culture. Alright, fair enough. Okay, culture rating. Let's see, okay, we can't actually sort this, but my goodness, our cities are great. Okay, I think that's all for today, and I will be seeing you all next time on Awiltos. Over and out.